Hi, everyone. Welcome to Keeping It Real from the Alliance of Channel Women. My name is Mayka Rosales-Peterson, and I am the Senior Manager of Partner Marketing at Intelisys. I also serve on the board for the Alliance of Channel Women, and I am the co-chair for the Alliance of Channel Women as well. And today we have the one and only Cassie, who is the president of ACW, and in her day job, she is running all the things at Lenovo, the director of programs and operations. So welcome, Cassie. We are so happy to have you here at our final Keeping It Real for the year.
What a privilege to be here. So thanks so much for the opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. So as the co-chair for DE&I for ACW, our focus is to bring more awareness to the barriers that women face in tech. And I know that you are a huge proponent to DE&I. Like, I know that you talk about it all of the time. And it's one of the pillars of why ACW was founded. And, you know, with so many women in the channel, like looking to change and grow, I think ACW is such a great place to start. So I'm going to throw this question at you. Since you're the president and you're the face of who we are, why do you think it's important for women to be part of ACW, especially when there's like a lack of representation in the channel? Like, what benefits do you see ACW provide?
Well, I think that the biggest benefit is finding your squad and the camaraderie that we're able to cultivate. The education opportunities, learning different perspectives and staying, apprised of some of those really hot topics and beneficial things for your career, whether it's learning how to, read and understand a P&L and balance statement, or, getting resume tips, or even some different, best practices for doing virtual meetings. There's a myriad of education that we're able to provide. Obviously the connections and then the advocacy. So we have different mentor groups that are phenomenal. I participated in the mentor circles last year and got a tremendous amount of benefit in that. So I say the list is really long. There's definitely something for everyone.
Awesome. And I know that you've been with ACW a long time. I mean, I've been on the board with you, I think, for 3 years now. You were our vice president. Like, how has ACW helped you? Because I know this year alone, your career just went, like, everybody knows who you are. So what has ACW done for your own personal growth?
So a lot of those things that I described about the benefits for other women are things that I was able to take advantage of being a part of ACW. I'd say that by participating in committees early on, then I was able to leverage skills and build new skills that weren't really represented in my day job. So it actually helped me to build my resume and acquire new value proposition. I'll tell you that when I was making some career decisions, then I actually leaned on some members of the board and ladies that I was serving on committees with to get a different perspective. Gosh, I consider this group my large squad, where I know that I can reach out and ask questions and get really candid, open and honest feedback. And then if there's challenges that I'm going through personally or professionally, then I know that I have folks that are either going through something similar or that I can lean on. That's been amazing. And being able to introduce other women to ACW and help them to navigate their careers by being a part of the organization has been probably the most fulfilling element of it. I could probably talk about this one for way more time than we have.
I love it.
But the list is really long.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I mean, ACW for me has done wonders. It's allowed me to do things like this, lean into my passions with DE&I, allowed me to connect with other women in our space to help me grow as well. So I think, this organization is just amazing at what it does in our channel. And so that being said, there were so many things that we did this year to help women move forward. I know we had like our event and channel partners. We've had so many mentoring circles. We had so many just amazing things happening. What was your favorite?
Oh man, that's a tough one. I don't know how to answer that one. I think that most impactful thing for me was watching our local chapters to grow.
Yeah.
We have had so many ladies that have raised their hand and said, gosh, this experience with ACW is awesome. And I want to replicate that on a local level and get even more people involved. And so being a part of that and watching that committee and that camaraderie and network build, and the impact that we've been able to have for those different groups has probably been the most rewarding.
Yeah.
I think that that and the different education elements. So our webinars are pretty awesome,
Yeah.
and being able to get, well, what I call third-party mentorship from
Mhm.
the ladies that are presenting and participating in those webinars is phenomenal. And the list of high-profile women that we're able to learn from within those webinars is second to none.
Yeah.
So definitely opportunities to grow personally and professionally are what has made this year for me.
Absolutely. And I love all those things. Like, I love our webinars alone, and our mentorship circles have grown. Everything has grown this year. I think our membership has like tripled. Like, so many women in our space are getting plugged in, and that's so amazing. It's so good. And we just want more women to be able to get plugged in for 2023.
Absolutely. And, there's a lot of different women's networking groups out there. And, a lot of people ask me, why ACW? Why is that the right one? Why should I consider that one? And I always tell them, you should consider a lot of them. There's different benefits to being part of different organizations, and there's not a one size fits all. So I always invite people to try several and see where you feel that you are aligned, both in goals and vision and, different character elements with the ladies that are participating in those groups. Find your squad. And you may find more than one squad within those different organizations, but it's really important to be a part of at least one, because for me, not being involved was, I would consider that detrimental to my career and personal growth, had I not joined ACW.
So good. I love all that. I don't even want to comment there. It's just all good. Okay, so last question. What can women look forward to 2023 from ACW? We've done so much already in 2022, but are we going to continue a lot of the good stuff? I know, but I just want to hear it from our leader.
So I think there's definitely going to be a continuation of a lot of the goodness that people have experienced with ACW. We are going through some board elections right now and bringing in some fresh perspectives. So I think that the things that we're doing today will just be enhanced by the new perspectives that we'll be able to gain insights from. I think that there is a lot of opportunity for us to partner with some of these other women's organizations. Like I said, there's strength in numbers, and there are value adds that each of us are bringing to the table. There's also some duplicity in some of the activities that we have. So, being able to find that strength in numbers, share the best practices, and even widen our networks and camaraderie is a personal passion project that I'll be kind of acting on with ACW. And then a lot of partnerships. So I think that a lot of our members have taken advantage of the education opportunities with the ACE programs at Achieve Unite. Those are awesome, and we'll be continuing those. We have some opportunities with Wise Her. So for our women entrepreneurs and people that just need some general business advice, then we have an awesome alliance there. And then our, furthering our education and the opportunities there. And of course, the advocacy and the DE&I activities are super important for me personally, but for a lot of ladies in our organization. So I'd say that it's going to be a really exciting year for ACW, and looking at things with fresh perspectives to see how we can enhance the things that are going well for us, and the things that different initiatives and activities that people like to engage in now. So just making those better, and then bringing in additional opportunities to continue to be the most relevant for our memberships, and meet them with the needs that they have whenever that may be. So again, another one of those topics that I could go on and on and on about, but I'd say, yeah, totally. I'd say for the members that are listening in, that if you have ideas or requests of us and how we can be more relevant for you, then reach out, let us know. I'd love to hear all of the ideas so that we can act on those things that are most important.
Yeah. How can folks get in contact with you? Is that through LinkedIn? Like, what if someone wants to just connect and talk, or this mentorship, or just pick your brain? How can people get in contact with you?
Sure. So LinkedIn is probably the easiest way. And then my personal email is cassiejeppson@gmail.com. And feel free to reach out. We can set up a call, talk through, whatever way you guys like to connect, then I'm here. We also have an amazing membership and of the board and the committees, and everyone is more than willing to have those conversations as well. So, if you don't want to talk to me, and I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to talk to me,
want to talk to you.
But if you don't, or you're more comfortable reaching out to someone else, then we have a tremendous representation on the board. And that email is board@allianceofchannelwomen.org. And we all get it. So we can make sure that we're responding as quickly as possible and making those connections. So I'm super excited to hear from as many people as we can. Absolutely. And to meet a lot of members that maybe I haven't had the opportunity to yet.
For sure. Well, thank you so much, Cassie. I appreciate your time. I know you're always busy and you have so much going on. So I appreciate you just dedicating this time to educate our members and just to show the importance of D&I and women empowerment in our space. So we appreciate you.
I can't thank you enough for the opportunity. The best part of my day is spent spending time with people like you and with our members. So this is awesome. A great way to end a Friday.
Yes. Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy New Year for those that are watching this.
Merry Christmas. Thanks.